Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. It's Twisted Tuesday. That means Carol
Woohoo! I
Brandon
can breathe. I need to
is
breathe.
in the
Get it out of me.
house.
Get the
There she
holy water
is.
out. It's going to be one
Throw
of
the
those days.
holy
Get the
water.
holy water out.
It's going to be one of those days, folks.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to Ocean's Pit. It's a beautiful sunny day out, and I hope you guys are having a great one. Thank you for joining us. It's Tuesday, January 28th. What, a couple more days, and January is over.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing how time flies, right, Carol? It's flying like crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Crazy.
Mhm.
All right. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. And every show is dedicated to the military, all the first responders, and, of course, all our veterans. Thank you for fighting for our country and making America great again. Also, guys, it's dedicated to people like you. So we got a great show lined up for you guys today. Twisted Tuesday, unfiltered lunchtime fun. Let's go to work. Yeah, just one of those days where you kind of, it's a good one. Carol, how are you doing today, my dear friend?
I'm doing good. I want your opinion on something. I got these glasses. I got them online.
Okay.
They're really not great for the sun, but I thought they look cool. But I don't know if they're too manly or not.
No, why would they look too manly?
I don't know, because these frames are like, I said to somebody, I look like Sam Giancana.
You look like Momo. That's okay. They look very stylish, very stylish. Yes,
all right, good.
absolutely.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Absolutely. See,
I
well, you know
thought
what? With glasses, you're right. You got to be weird with glasses. You're right. Because I still can't find the right ones. I used to wear regular ones, and they would be too small. Then they say you're too small for your eyes, and then it's too big. And I mean, I feel like, it's right. It's nuts. So it's never hard, especially sunglasses. I like the old style. When I go look and try to find sunglasses, I like the old Ray-Bans, but I like the ones from the 50s, 60s, the Cary Grant type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not for me. And then I finally got a pair. But crazy as it is, I hope you guys. Thank you for watching, everybody. Today it is Twisted Tuesday with Carol Brandolino. It is Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. I want to thank. Yesterday was interesting. Last night was Monday, so last night I actually laid back and relaxed. I mean, Tuesday. Wait, today's Tuesday. Yeah, last night. Just relax. So tonight I might go to a movie. Me and my buddy David might go see that new Flight Risk with Mark. What's his name?
Is that Mark Wahlberg or?
Wahlberg. Yeah, Wahlberg.
Okay.
So we might do that one. So we'll be kick back and exciting. All right. Also, tomorrow we got a line of great guests. Tomorrow, of course, will be my good buddy Jim Palucci, and his band, the band called The Show Must Go On, and that's a tribute to Three Dog Night. Three of the guys will be on the show tomorrow. They have a big show coming up at the stage in Elmhurst, I think this Saturday, so they're going to be on Thursday. Laura will be with us, of course, Laura Ocean, and Friday. The Taylor Swift Experience will be with us, folks. We're talking about
cool.
It'll be good. Tracy Buckley-Ary, of course, and Mike Buckley-Ary will be on for all you Swifties out there. So see what they're up to, and things have been really taking off for them once the show started. So that's going to be Friday.
Yeah.
Let's get right to Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. All our friends from Ace Hardware. Like guys, Norridge, Plains, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, Mesa, Arizona. Hey, love is in the air. Surprise your Valentine with Carhartt. All Carhartt jackets, vest, crew, neck sweaters are now 30% off. All our JRC hardware stores locations. Add some love to your front yard with a decorative Valentine's Day garden stakes. See pics, all right, only found at your GRC Ace Hardware locations. And don't miss out our President's Day sale, February 5th to the 17th. buy two, one free. Excuse me. Buy two, get one free of all Clark and Kensington Magnolia Home and Royal Paint gallons for your house. They got more great deals happening at Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. All right. So much to talk to. So much stuff happening. Yeah, that's going to be good. All right. So also, we want to say happy, well, not happy, but it's Holocaust Remembrance Day for all our Jewish friends, and horrible tragedy that happened many years ago, of course. So our prayers and everything and remembrance for that horrible day in American history that we shall never forget. Very crazy as it is. All right, I'm going to get right to it. You heard a couple crazy things. And I'm going to throw it out there. Joe, we're talking about President Trump. You heard about this Putin from Russia, supposedly. And like I said, you're going to get all these crazy stories. Putin from Russia says he wants to please send us Dr. Fauci. Give Fauci to the Russians. Give it to them, and we want to charge them for crimes of humanity. If that's the case, we will help you end this war. Now, of course, these are just things that are out there on social media. Obviously, a former President Joe Biden did pardon him, but not pardon actually maybe just in the United States, but not. I don't think that would ever happen. But my God, just that thing is out there, that people are talking about stuff like that, really makes you wonder. It really, really does.
Oh, I don't think there's much reason to wonder about much of anything anymore. I think a lot of people are taking, the ones that aren't like wrapped up in their hypocrisy and their blinders, people's blinders are starting to come off. Like you know how people are sue happy and they sue random companies for randomness, for all that. I honestly, and I mean this genuinely, I feel like if you got the right class action lawsuit, and I know this has never been done, the people really need to sue the administration before, because somebody came in, I don't care who it was, obviously it's Trump, who came in and just created a presence, an authority, some decision making, and said, you're going to do this, or created consequences, and things changed in 100 hours. You're not going to tell me the things that change. People are getting, Mary Grievous, thank you. She's been sending me such amazing great articles and videos. And I'm telling you, these people that have been arrested, oh my God, this last administration, he was not present. He did nothing. He literally, the administration ruined lives that they're never going to be the same again. And all these people are here. We're not going to get rid of not even a third of probably the horrible people that came here, right? Sure. This guy should be held accountable for so many lives that are affected and forever change. When somebody can walk in and in 100 hours, 3-4 days, can get the amount of changes done, bringing people back, hostages. 8 out of 9 people they're indicted already. I mean, this guy that was occult sex trafficking that Mary sent. I mean, it says what? Agents captured this guy, head member of Jewish child sex cult leader. He is wanted for extradition by Mexican authorities, accused of the crime of human trafficking, child trafficking, and child rape at the U.S. Border Patrol. What in the actual F? I don't understand it. I feel like as a people, we should all feel very slighted, very used, very... just used us and abused us and left us.
I agree with you 100%. And you know what? And it's not a Democrat Republican thing. No. It's the person that was in charge, that was running this organization for the last 4 years. And now someone comes in, and Trump's done more in the last 4 days than this guy's done in 4 years. And
people are making excuses, like they're saying things are bad. Now, I'm sorry, but if you're not going to at least be an adult enough to admit, wow, okay, I might not like him at all, but he's getting things done that's actually going to benefit your life, your children's lives, your grandchildren's lives, your business, your neighborhood, your home. I mean, how are you going to throw a bitch fit about that? How? You look like a moron if you're not at least recognizing what's being done and then what was now not being done before, because now you have something to compare it to.
The problem is they'll never admit that they're wrong. They'll never admit that their side made a mistake. They'll never admit that. And that's just that's the we're going way, way left here. I'm not talking about your average voter. I'm talking about the ones that are just completely on the other side, and it's crazy. It's a fact. Buddy says Dr. Fauci started AIDS. It's a fact. He threatened HIV and started up AIDS. You know what? If you go back on that whole thing, and I'm not a doctor, of course, but I'd love to get. I reached out to a lot of medical guys I knew. Nobody wanted to come on the show and talk about something, but there is a gentleman his name is Dr. Rowell. He's my doctor, actually, out of Alexian Brothers. And he goes, Tony, I'd be on the show. I'd be happy to sit on your show and tell your viewers exactly what I know as a doctor, as a professional, as someone who's been in the business, not something we hear on social media, not some stuff that, the talk show host or the Views say, whatever. I'm talking about a guy who's actually in the field during the 2020 pandemic. Crazy. We need to raise the bar on both sides. There you go, Boyd. And I like that too. We need to raise the bar absolutely for our country here in the United States of America. I agree with you, Boyd, 100%. Jeff Hunt, how you doing? Jeff, of course, with Seventh Heaven. They're back in town. Buddy, David Antonelli, see you later, buddy. Karen, everybody's good. Gina's watching. Double T, Ronnie B. Hey, it's Ocean's Pit Twisted Tuesday. Carol Brandolino's in the house, and now it's time. We were just talking about Mary, so let's get right to Mary Grievous and her great real estate company, of course. Don't just call her when you're ready to buy or sell. Contact her when you're considering buying or selling. She's your forever agent. Mary Grievous says mgrievous at starkre.com. And don't forget, Mary's available to assist buyers for sale by owners, expired listings. Give her a call at 630-688-1725. That's Mary Grievous at Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. She knows how to do her job and does it well. And of course, she can do more than just that. And we're talking about, of course, the Chicago Music Cruise that's going to be happening. And I'm looking at the poll. Look at the poll over here. It says 53 more days. It's going to fly. It is the Chicago Music Cruise, March 22nd to March 30th, of course, coming up. I'm so excited. Royal Caribbean, Oasis of the Seas, of course, with Royal Fort Lauderdale, Carousel, Aruba, and Coco Key, Bahamas, and the band Seventh Heaven, of course. Tony Ocean, Main Event Band, Jersey Girls, etc. You just go to ChicagoMusicCruise.com, put in Tony Ocean, or give Mary a call at 630-688-1725. I'm looking forward to it, to perform with the guys and see some great. The only thing it's hard, I'm going solo.
That sucks a little bit for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be 8 days, and that's tough. I mean, I got the guys, I got the band with me, I got Jerry and the guys and Toto and everybody, and but and I got the guys from Seventh Heaven will hang and everything, but it's going to be a little difficult, especially knowing that Laura's going into surgery on February 4th. But by then she'll be out of it, of course, but then, she got to take some recovery and everything. So anyway, check the cruise out. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, we're here, and we're going to talk more about all that, food and stuff. What about this Bishop? Have you followed anything about this Bishop Marion Edgar Budd?
I've heard, is that the woman that's going around, like she's doing a lot of commentating on things, political commentating, right? This woman, I've seen some rants that she's gone on, and people are like praising her. You know what I mean?
Well, she's, and look, we know today was a big cleanup of all the immigration that Trump administration is supposed to be doing right now. But look, he's only going after people. I believe he's only going after people who deserve not to be in this country. We talked about this, the ex-cons and the child traffickers and these people. I mean, come on, they're not going to just, and I'm hearing now that some people in the farms are afraid to come to work because they think they're going to get swiped up, and it's getting a little crazy. Emo, how you doing? My wife, doctor, never had any shots. Oh, there you go. Daryl Armenstad, the professor, great seeing you and Sonia at the wedding. My brother. Thank you, Daryl. Charging my phone. Love you both. Yeah. So I don't know this lady here, but now, of course, according to the news yesterday, she's removed. She's been removed by the National Cathedral of.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's been moved out of that. So I don't know. It's just another person going off, and
Well,
it's just mind-boggling to me.
It should be this when people were starting to tell me, look, I oversee federal funding for homeless children for an education. Okay, that's my job.
Okay.
And so a lot of those homeless kids that they don't necessarily have to be totally homeless, have no home at all. They might be hotels, or they could be bouncing around from house to house. The federal money I oversee too. A lot of these ended up being kids that were immigrants. They were coming in. It was just all in this grant, right? This federal funding. Right. So what I'm going to tell you that the state has sent out everywhere, that there's policies in place. Schools are 100% going to have policies in which if somebody were to show up like that, they're not letting them in. This is a safe place for kids, are the schools. This stuff was sent out by the state. That is not what is supposed to be taking place. And I don't even believe they'll be able to get away with it if they try to do that. So some idiot goes on TikTok, starts talking about literally this, that ICE went to the school in Chicago. And they had no proof of anything. Nobody made a comment. Nobody said who it really was for sure. So this gets out like wildfire, literally everywhere, that this is what's happening. And within, 3-4 hours, it's completely debunked. These people put all this information out that caused people to lose their minds and obviously get scared. And, it's not true. Don't listen to the shit you hear on TikTok half the time. Make sure it's like legit. I Google, right? We Google if there's anything out there, some news source, a credible one, we have it on there. They're going after the criminals. That's what they're doing right now. They're getting rid of these gangbanger criminals that came here and people that are all about gun laws and stricter gun laws. You know what? The people that they let over here, they're not going to be getting guns the right way, the legal way. All these people were bringing guns in and they're here getting illegal guns. And you still wanted to just keep the borders open. I don't know how people are rationalizing any of it. None of it.
And that wall is going up a lot quicker than it is before. I mean, I'm telling you, he's doing a lot of good. And I think I think in the long run, people are going to see the effect. I think right now people are just still kind of, they don't want to give him credit
over the loss. They don't want to give him. They're not going to give him credit though. It's like one big administration of narcissism. It's like they just don't want to give him credit no matter what he does. He could grow fucking wings and be an archangel, and they're not going to be
he can cure cancer, and they would say, oh, there's something that's not right. I know. It's crazy. We're going to get more topics on that. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Couple things we're going to throw out here. Costco now sells Bitcoin. You can buy Bitcoin stocks at Costco at every location. Have you ever been in the stocks kind of thing, Carol?
No, I wish, I kind of wish I had. I'm not a big numbers person. I'm sure I could learn it, but my uncle is very, very, very big into that.
Yeah.
And he's made a lot of money. And now he's been teaching Gianni for the last 4 or 5 years about it. So Gianni checks the stock market, and I think they put money into different things for him when he was younger and watched it grow. So Gianni goes on and starts watching. I would love to learn a little bit about that because I think there's obviously a lot of money that can be made, but you got to start with some money.
I think so too. Yeah. And now they're just selling it like you can go into Costco and just buy it like you're buying a gallon of milk. It's just interesting. Also, there was an earthquake in New England, tremors up to 3.8 meg, whatever the hell it was. But I'm hoping that I don't know anybody in New England, but prayers out there for anybody that if any damage or anything has been made. Also yesterday, Blockbuster's making an announcement that it's coming back. And it's not only going to have you can buy the VHSs, which I don't even know why people would still buy that or rent those or anything, but they're going to turn them into clubs too and restaurants. There's going to be the Blockbuster restaurant, the Blockbuster nightclub. It'd be interesting to see what the hell they're thinking on that. But hey, what the hell?
Right.
People might buy it. Look, if they're watching The Bachelor, which started yesterday, and it's a big,
Oh God.
now my wife loves that. My sister-in-law loves it. I know there's a lot of people that listen to this show. The women love this Bachelor and The Bachelorette and the Golden
Okay.
Bachelor. I watched some of it. I always watch like the first. I watched it with Laura yesterday. We were watching
Yeah.
just when the guy first gets there and the women come out of the car and
Right.
and you can tell like which one's not going to make it.
How can you tell who's not going to make it? Tell me. What do you look
I
for?
just know. I know one that looked like there's something that's not right with her. It looks like she had like a piece of her. She's so thin that her bones were sticking out on the. Yeah, it just didn't look right. And
Yeah. Right.
it was just. But you could. One had like rollery. The eyes were just rolling everywhere, and you just look at this guy just laughing.
Oh,
He's just laughing, and he's got to go, I don't know, 30 women, whatever it is that he's got to choose, and then the rows and all that.
Yeah.
But my wife
It's
likes
entertainment.
it.
It's entertainment, like wrestling, right? Like Raw.
It's
Or
like me. No one likes it. But thank you. Perfect, Carol. It is.
Same.
It's just like WWE, except for me, WWE is better.
Right.
And of course, the rumor that's been going on before we start this crazy rumor, me and Laura talked about it. I'm going to see your opinion on it. Busy week. Tomorrow we'll be at Rosario's in Roselle. We haven't been there since October. Me and Double T Tony Toto. That's a 7:00 hit. Thursday, it's retro night. And I hope you all show up to Positano. It's going to be me, Jerry Jams, and Lisa P. The return of Lisa P., who is vacationing in Florida. She will be with us live Thursday. Friday, Chicago Prime. Saturday will be a Villaggio in Roselle with the main event band. I'm excited about that. Anyway, all right. So some other crazy rumors. There's been rumors going on that former President Barack Obama having problems, of course.
How do you say his name?
Barack Obama. Yeah. Anyway, whether you like him or not, whatever. Yeah. Supposedly, and his husband or his wife, Michael, Michelle, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, there's been rumors out that they're having some marital problems. There is rumors out that he's been seen or whatever with Jennifer Aniston from Friends. Now it's been on different, these
like Entertainment Tonight type shows.
God, what's that? Yeah, show called
Inside
Everybody
Edition.
denies it. Everybody denies it, but there was one thing that Jennifer Aniston, I guess, supposedly told somebody in public when they were together at a bar or something that there were some interest, and they kind of so. Listen, nothing would surprise me. Jennifer Aniston, look, I don't know much. I don't know the lady, but she's got more relationship problems than anybody I've ever known. And so I don't know. Do you think it's crazy? I mean, I don't know.
I have an opinion. I mean, I can just give you my opinion, but here's the thing. I believe I first was like, there is actually no way. But I do believe where there's smoke, there is always fire.
Now, can I ask you why? Because you don't wait. You why? Because you don't think he'd cheat on his wife?
No. I think with him, it was weird. But what I'm saying is, I said there's just no way. That would just be stupid. Like another famous person. You are like the ex-president of the United States. You're a power couple. I can't imagine them being that dumb. But here's the thing. Where there's smoke, there's definitely fire. So something that's not no one's gonna pull out of their ass Obama and Aniston. No,
absolutely.
Okay, P. Diddy and Jennifer Lopez. Okay, but not those two. No, it's not pulling out of somebody's ass. They're not pulling that couple out. So that's where I think where there's smoke, there's definitely fire. I can't wait to see where this leads because I really am curious.
And you know what? Like you said, there's one story, one side, another side, but somewhere in the middle, right? So what if it was to happen? What would your opinion if they both came out and said, "Hey, we're starting to date"?
That it is what it is. He's getting divorced then, right? And then. That's it. He's going to start dating right?
If there any truth of J-Lo with Kevin Costner, good point, Gina. I mean, Who
I mean,
knows?
J-Lo's been with everybody too. She's got so many. That's another one. That's terrible. She's got,
And,
I don't know what
and
her
then in
problem is.
Hollywood, it's got to be nuts, right?
Yeah.
Emo says maybe he's cheating on a man. Maybe maybe he's fed up with Michael. I don't know. I have no clue. Let's guys. We're just throwing
I
shit
can't wait
out
to
there
find
for
out.
some
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
It wouldn't shock me. Nothing
No,
shocks
oh,
me anymore.
no, nothing shocks me.
If they came out and said, "Yeah, this is happening. This is going on." So
Yeah, for sure. For
it
sure.
would be, yeah, absolutely. What do we got here? Let's see. We got some comments here. Richard, the Democrats are fear migrants are trying to scare the public like the baby didn't get their way. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Robert the General, great seeing you again. Mary, how you doing? Emo, I can't believe Billy Joel is performing in Naples. The price is $3,674 for center stage. $377 for the balcony. No singer is worth that much. I'd rather listen to the Piano Man from Chicago.
Yeah,
I agree with you. I want to
excellent.
listen to Nick Sahajas too.
Right?
You know what? These prices too. We've talked about this. I don't know how many times we talked about this on the show.
God.
I mean, what people are charging. Especially when they're getting to the end of their career. Who knows how much longer he's going to be? Right. There's Mary Grievous. Hi, Mary. There's Sandra. You're right. Nothing shocks me. Good afternoon. Great weather. Hi, Barbara. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Ocean's Pit, Twisted Tuesday with Carol Brandolino. All right. So, yeah, interesting. We were just talking about great entertainers, the great Frank Sinatra. Mm-hmm. Now, when you're an entertainer, you get a rider, as we call it. And it's a rider is what you send to the venue where you're going to be performing. Okay. So like with the Rat Pack, we send a rider. It's going to say what we need. It's going to say okay. Three bar stools, our ice bucket, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. 2 bottles of Jack Daniels, a bottle of vodka, a bottle of whatever, sandwiches. It's like a rider. So what these people can have. A few people have sent me the Frank Sinatra one. This is what he needs in his dressing room before he does any concert. If this stuff is not there, he will not perform. It's that simple. And that's what happens with the writers. If they're not there, you don't have to perform. Color TV with second input and in-house pickup, upright piano for the dressing room, private telephone, a dedicated line, vodka, Jack Daniels, Regal, Chivas, corded mixers, 1 fruit bowl, 1 cheese tray. I mean, this is, 1 gallon of spring water of tea, 12 rock glasses, a beach towel, a white towel, hand towels, 2 bars of Ivory soap, a box of Kleenex. I mean, it's just amazing.
Gasoline. This sounds kind of weird to me. That's a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, kind of weird stuff. All right, here's another thing I'm going to throw right at you there. Okay. Hi, boys. This was from a friend of ours, Franny. She's also a friend. She comes and sees our shows, and she has her own podcast. But anyway, she put something on her page. Hi, boys. Let me tell you something. If you keep messaging me, hi, beautiful, hi, sexy, what are you doing? I'm not replying. That means I'm not interested. If you keep doing it, you're going to get blocked. Okay. Now, I don't understand the point of all that. You want to meet somebody, you say, how you doing? What is the purpose of keep sending stuff and not doing anything about it, even if they're not interested? What do you feel about when people do that on social media, on private message like that, when they try to attract somebody or try to get somebody's attention? Or I don't know. What's your take on it as a woman?
Okay. So as a woman, you know what? I think your response is going to say everything. People have done that, like, oh, hi, beautiful, or just say some nice things, how you look, or whatever it is. Right. You know what? You say, oh, thank you. That's very nice. I appreciate it. That's it. If they say more and they're just kind of being creepy, I just don't respond. And most of the time people are going to get the picture. Right. Because it makes you feel very uncomfortable. And also, it depends too. Are you married? Are you dating? Are you single? Are you not? And to me, it looks a little desperate. I think there's a much better way. If you are interested in somebody, I think it's okay to reach out in Messenger. If let's say you're friends with them and just say, hey, I this and that, maybe we can meet out one day and maybe go have coffee or lunch, or like you
Yeah.
can make somebody out. They do it on, everywhere else on these dating apps.
But
I
it's
think,
but it's got to be a two-way street. You got to answer.
well, yeah. And
How you
also,
doing back? I mean, if they're not answering you guys or women back and forth, that means they're
right.
not. Just leave it alone. Drop it.
Leave it,
Go
leave it
somewhere
alone.
else.
And don't
You
be
know?
creepy. Don't be cringy, because women right away, like if they're like, hey, beautiful, and it's just like, and then just start saying those kinds of things. It's, I don't know.
It's
It just
creepy.
turned me off.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's too easy and it's too creepy. Absolutely.
Right.
You're watching
Right.
Ocean Spit, a little show about big things. It's time for that minute. That's right, folks. It is today's weather is sponsored by the Ace Minute, brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware Stores. Today is Tuesday, January 28th. It's 41 degrees out there right now, folks, but it feels like it's 34. It is sunny, beautiful. Humidity is 44%. Wind is only 11 miles per hour, and the air quality is good. That is your weather. Today's weather sponsored and brought to you by the Ace Minute, brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware Stores. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Our good friends from Ace Hardware. All right, so a couple other stories here. So yeah, that was interesting stuff. This is funny. There's a picture of a lady with a mask on, and she's walking into, and there's two other guys who actually, they're Amish. So the lady goes, why isn't COVID affecting you people? To the two Amish guys.
Yeah.
And the Amish guys says, we don't have television.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
I think that is completely funny. And we're talking about corruption.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Carol, it gets me. Joe Rogan. I don't know if you like Joe Rogan.
I love Joe Rogan. I love him.
I like the way he talks. I love his stuff.
He's genuine. Yeah.
Nancy Pelosi has never made more than $175,000 a year. That's as her job. That's
her job. Okay.
But she's worth $100-something million.
Yeah, and what does she do? She doesn't have Jordan gym shoes. She's not no one sponsors her.
That's all that inside trading and stuff like that. It's crazy. Now, it just said today was the mass deportations are set to begin in Chicago this Tuesday, and we did talk about that stuff like that. It's not going to be like they're going to go after your gardener. They're going after people who need to be out and should have never been allowed in this state, in this country as it is.
Right. Yeah. I mean, just watch it unfold and just take the blinders off and stop being. You know what? I feel like all I'm doing is bitching today, but honestly, I've been literally exploding the last couple of days watching everything. But what comes to my mind is, I'm seeing all these people so upset about the police that got attacked on J6, right? They're so upset. Now, listen, I back the blue. I always have. I did not. I was not. I was not behind defund the police. I am true behind the first responders. I always have been, and I never hated cops, and I never did this. Okay. But now those exact same people, they're so upset that people are just okay that he pardoned people that hurt the police. Now they give a shit about the police because it was on
shit about before that.
They didn't give a shit about the police before that. They were defunding them. They didn't know what they did with them. They were racist. They were this. They're pieces of shit. That's what all the same people are saying, the exact same thing. And quite honestly, I am just so disgusted that the same people that are even pissed off about that, they are the same people that are just watching what they're watching and believing it. When we saw on video gangs, I don't even remember if it was Ukrainian or whatever the gangs they were, coming here at gunpoint, removing people from their own homes in that apartment building. They were, when they were kicking them out of their own homes by gunpoint. This is on video. Okay. We saw it, guys. And then now this kid comes on and said, oh, ISIS, they're taking kids out of school. You saw nothing. You heard no comment, but you chose to believe it and run with it. So it's your own agenda. You're the problem.
In your mind, and that's what I mean. And like the fact that, speaking of the January 6th, I'm sure you heard about this already. Let's see. This was from AOL. An Indiana man pardoned for January 6th crimes is killed by a traffic cop. You just said about shooting by the deputy. An Indiana man who was recently pardoned by the participation and was shot and killed during a traffic stop by a sheriff deputy on Sunday. Matthew Huddle, 42 years old, was involved in a traffic stop at 4:15 p.m. by Jasper County Sheriff's deputy. Authorities said in the news release, alleged that Hustle resisted arrest and was found to have a firearm on him.
Okay.
An altercation took place between the suspect and the officer, which resulted in the officer firing his weapon and fatally wounding the suspect, the release said.
And you know what I say about that? It's called karma. So maybe he should not have been pardoned. Maybe a lot of those people didn't do all the worst things. There were probably a few shitty people for sure in there, but a lot of those people were sent there. They were sent there to be violent. Okay? So you know what? This guy got his karma. Karma's a bitch, and guess what? It happened to you real quick. So he was gotten rid of that way, and it is what it is.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that end. Speaking of the Democratic Party, are now calling for a statue of Joe Biden to be placed in front of the White House.
What?
We're just going to just
what? We didn't see him for 3 years, 3.5. We didn't even see him.
I don't understand it myself.
I
don't understand it myself. And we were talking about Trump releasing the files of JFK.
Yep.
And look, executive order to declassify the JFK Robert Kennedy Jr. And I'm glad they do it. I wish they do, only for the for America to find out, number one, but also for Robert Kennedy to find out what happened to his uncles.
Right.
I mean, but I don't, and I don't know. I think people are going to be. I mean, they're all out there now. You can read what it is, whatever they're going to release.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Danny, I agree with you. I don't know if that's going to happen. Mikey, Hardcore Italian, is in the house. Ronnie B, I like to see the body cam footage before I make a judgment. Good point, Richard.
Yeah,
I'd like to see the body. Yeah, I agree with you. Here's what I like. Donald Trump said we should replace. Now, I don't care about when people have like Veterans Day, which is good, right? But it should be right now. They're like, you got Pride Month, but you only have Veterans Day. Why can't everybody have a month? You have Italian Heritage Month, Irish Heritage Month, Greeks, whatever, Native American, whatever it is. But to put the veterans in just one day and give Pride Month a whole month, to me, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
It is wrong.
Why can't everybody have it fair, right? Am I out of line for saying that?
No.
I don't know.
No, but it shows how the veterans are not revered like they should be here. They're just not. I mean, and it's clear as day. And people need, as a people, as a group, need to start recognizing that. And I think people will now. People are just saying in general, they feel like more of a sense of, I don't know, community, let's just say, in all of our communities, I feel a sense of unity, other than the wackadoos, the ones that are way, way off. I hate even using that term.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I think people feel like there is hope. There's hope. I mean, you know what I mean? I feel like that. And I think I
feel like there's hope now. I feel the same thing. I totally agree. And that's what I mean, folks, the people that when we're giving you these in our show, if you're watching, we're just giving you our opinion of stuff. Now, it's not like we're factual or anything like that. We're reading stuff that's all over social media, whether it's true or not. We're finding out, and that's what we're trying to do, just like other shows do. And this is what we're trying to do for it. Mike Carriosa, buddy, how you doing? Hardcore Italians are in the house. Hey, guys, let's do something about becoming your own bank. And I know it's important because we're trying to save money. I know we're trying to save for the future. So I wish I would have done that a little bit better. But we're talking about Imperialux. And Imperialux at its finest. Imagine putting your money to work for you, becoming your own bank, and making your dream retirement a reality with guaranteed lifetime income. Wendy Thompson and Craig Coughlin help you create a personal pension, grow your wealth, secure your legacy. It's never too late to start. Take charge of your financial future today. Give them a call at 630-890-1213 or book to Cannonly for a free consultation and start rebuilding your retirement you deserve. It's that simple. Pick up the phone and try it. Give them a call. 890-1213. That's a 630 area code. Call them, Craig and Wendy. They'll be able to help you with Imperialux, becoming your own bank. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. All right, Carols, here's some stuff I'm going to throw at you, and you tell me if 1 point for everything you won't eat.
Okay. No
1 point for everything you won't eat. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Green olives.
Yes, I love them.
Garlic,
Yes, I like them.
snails.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Brussels sprouts,
Yes.
pickles,
Yes.
cauliflower,
Yes.
beets,
Nope.
radishes.
I mean, no.
Okay. Black olives,
Yes.
my favorite too. Raisins,
Yes.
sourdough bread,
Yes.
raw fish,
Ahi tuna is the only one, but yes, I will do ahi
uh,
tuna.
tofu.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, we go. Ugh.
No. It's gross.
Asparagus,
Yes.
oysters,
No.
shrimp,
Yes. Wait,
broccoli.
raw? Wait, this is not raw. Okay, broccoli. Yes.
Okay. Soy sauce.
Yes.
Okay. Spinach,
Yes.
celery,
Not really.
onions,
Yes.
mushrooms,
Yes.
lettuce,
Yes.
avocado,
Mm-hmm.
eggplant,
Yes.
zucchini,
Yes.
dark chocolate,
Yes.
mayonnaise,
Mm-hmm.
ketchup,
Yeah.
and mustard.
No. I hate
Would you
mustard.
eat veal? Veal.
I have tasted it.
Raccoon.
No.
Okay.
Here we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Would you eat raccoon? Right. That's
Is there more?
no. That was pretty simple stuff. Actually, I thought.
I had a kid ask me to go on a when we had our hot dog stand back in the day when
Yeah.
I was, from 12 to whatever. I
Right.
had to work with my dad there, and it was in a very podunk town. Okay, I'm talking
Okay.
one main road. And this kid, I wasn't allowed to date or anything. I was like 12, 13 years old. And this kid came to the hot dog stand, and I was taking orders, and he's like,
What?
he goes, my dad's all in the background being creepy and nosy, and this kid's like, hey, I just wanted to ask you if you want to come. My family's going to have a barbecue, and we're going to grill up some possum. And if you want, and he invited me to come, and I was like, what? And my dad, I was like mortified, and I go, well, my dad, I'm not allowed. And my dad's like, no, go ahead, eat the possum, go ahead and
It's
go to
good,
the
yeah.
house. I
Yeah.
was like, are you serious right now? I was like,
Hey, let me tell you something. There's that stuff I won't eat. Like I said, you're right.
no.
Possum. But you know what? There's people out there that been eating it their whole life. They know how to cook it. They know how to do the right
Sure.
thing. It's
It's
almost
fine.
like, right? I was like the craziest thing I ever tried, I think I said, was ostrich.
Okay.
Actual ostrich meat.
Did you
and it was
know it
probably
was ostrich when you tasted
No, it
it? Like,
was
did you know what it was
no.
before?
was mystery meat. Somebody told me, hey,
Oh,
try
no.
this. And you know what? It was the best thing I ever ate.
Like tender?
Ostrich. Yeah, it was like it was fantastic. It was like, wow, it was very good. There's Jerry Jumpin' Jams. How you doing, pal?
Ooh,
Welcome
raccoon.
to Ocean Spit, Carabinolino Twisted Tuesday. The Illinois Chrysler Auto Plant is up in Belvedere, Illinois. That was closed and now reopening and bringing back over 1,500 new jobs after President resigned. Well, after the president tried to close it, former president, and now they're opening up again. More jobs, more stuff is happening, and this is all first 5 days, whatever, a week of the first new president coming here. What, it tastes like chicken, right, Danny?
Everything tastes like chicken.
Did you hear about this? How is Hollywood Dies? Oscars reveal that trans actor is up for the Best Actress award. Oh boy! All
But
right.
really? But really? Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Let me see if I can
doesn't
get
make
the better story. I just got the first part of it, and I was trying to see what actually one she's up for. I mean, I didn't even know it was a trans when I looked at her. When I can't remember but wow. Here, I don't even know. I can't even find the story here again, but we'll have to look into that. But what's important I'm trying to say is my mistake. I should have got her name. I usually didn't come up with it. But the point is, it's almost like the football, like women in men's sports. I don't agree with it. And here you go. movie musical Emilia Perez gets 13 Oscar nominations, including Best Actress. Movie musical transgender drug kingpin gets 13 Oscar nominations, including Best Actress. Including Best Actress.
Hmm.
Uh,
I don't even know what
she plays a drug kingpin in a movie. It's called the movie musical Emilia Perez gets 13 Oscar nominations, including Best Actress.
Does she play a man in the movie or a woman in the
Plays a
movie?
woman. She plays a woman.
Okay. All right.
She plays a woman in the movie. Yeah. So it's just like with men's sports, right? Women put. It's just I still can't get all that. President Donald Trump terminates Dr. Anthony Fauci's security detail. You know, the government was paying for a security deal.
Yeah, good.
Not anymore.
Get your own. You have enough money.
Yeah, get your own. You've got tons of money. Absolutely. Right. Al Pacino, 83 years old.
Yeah.
This famous actor from The Godfather, right, has to pay his 29-year-old ex-girlfriend. Now, you know, this is an ex-girlfriend. This wasn't even his wife. He's 83 years old. His ex-girlfriend is 29 years old.
Okay.
Her name is Nora Elafarana, but he's got to pay her $30,000 every month because they have a child.
Oh, okay. So child support.
Child support. Yeah. At first, when I first read, I thought it was because they were married, but they weren't married.
Okay.
$30,000. Obviously, he's got the money.
Oh yeah, but come on, 30,000. How much? Well, you know, they have to pay them for the lifestyle that they're used to. That's what maintenance is really, is to maintain the lifestyle that you had before. And I guess that's the bonus if you're with a gazillionaire, right?
Yes, absolutely. And you were talking about this earlier, I think. Trump administration has illegally located between 75,000 and 80,000 of the over 300 missing migrant children, according to the Harris Faulkner of Fox News. Now, he's got them. They got him on the board. The problem is the Trump administration finding tens of thousands of missing children, which the Biden administration either didn't know how to do it or didn't care to do it.
If you don't look, you know find. You know look, you know find. That's how that goes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Or you're just turning your head and saying, "Oh, that's not that important."
Yeah,
it doesn't affect us. Here's something that's mind-boggling to me, Carol. It's driving me crazy. A middle school science project reveals that 70% of the time ice from fast food restaurants is dirtier than toilet water.
Oh, I mean, I've worked in restaurants my whole life growing up. I mean, if you have an ice machine, you scoop it out and put it in the, where you scoop it out from. It should be okay. But the thing is God only knows where that scooper has been. That's the problem.
Even if we're cleaning it. Right. Where has that scooper been? Absolutely.
It's the scooper. I promise you. It's
nothing else but the scooper. Yeah. Roseanne Caputa, how you doing? Patrice, how you doing, my dear friend? Emo again. Hello. What a relief. I love to listen to your new press woman. Oh, wait. I love to leave to our new press woman. She is so good and taped that. Yeah, she's very good, actually. I like her. Lay's potato chips and pork. Your dog can legally be an official wedding witness.
Interesting.
I did not realize that.
I did not either.
Your dog? It married. Okay. Okay. I would never think that. Okay, here, and we're going back to this. Those machines are supposed to be cleaned at least quarterly, and let me tell you, they're never cleaned. So the machine itself has to get cleaned, besides the scooper itself, like you said.
Absolutely, right.
There are two genders. One goes to a gynecologist. The other one goes to a urologist. Everyone else should go to a psychiatrist.
I mean, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Imagine taking medical advice from a man who needs a legal pardon for the medical advice he gave us. Oh, I just love this. I love these quotes. Ron Fabiani says, fear has two meanings. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. Now, let me ask you something, Carol. You get in a situation like this. Do you try to tell the truth? Do you try to sweep it under the rug. I believe in telling the truth. Come out and say it is. You're going to get shit afterwards, but right, at least it's off your plate.
Yep. Yeah. I always listen. I've been in situations, I'm sure most people have, where somebody might approach you with something that might sound good, might be enticing, might be this or that. I'll tell you what, it's much harder to continue a lie and remember the lie, and because then it just starts circulating. It's like this, it travels, and then you have too many things to remember. I'd rather just be honest, tell the truth. Then I don't have to remember anything, and I don't want skeletons in my closet. I really don't. You know how freeing that is? I'm literally I think able to just say, no, I haven't, or yeah, I've done this or I've not done that. And go ahead and look into my past when I was asked to run for school board out here recently.
Yes.
And I was going to do it, and then just everything in my life exploded. But I didn't run, but I thought, what a great feeling. I was so scared that they were going to like just try and.
But Carol, will you run? Okay, when everything calms down, will you run?
When everything calms down, depending on whether or not I'm still in this area, or if I move, I don't know where I'm going to end up, or what's going to happen. But I do know now, and I have actually. I had a meeting with somebody last week. I had some things that I wanted to propose to them that I've been thinking about for a very long time. It's time. It's time. You jump or you sit and just sit there and let it think, dream. I'm done. Yeah. So, but I did say, I can't believe this came out of my mouth, because it was more about my passion and things I love to do and broadcasting. But I said, and honestly, I think I'd be ready to dip my toe into the political arena a little bit with the right people around me, because we need a voice. People are, it's not as easy as people think for others to get up and just speak your voice. And there's so many things I've seen in the last, let's say even a couple years in my life personally and around me, that it needs a change. It's not going to change unless people start getting to Springfield. And I do know some people in the state representatives, and I've gotten to know people here as well locally. So I would like to maybe start to venture a little bit, as long as I'm not, like I said, when I was in Springfield, someone asked me if I was a lobbyist and I said no. And then I said, wait a minute, is that a good question or bad? Like, is that good or bad that they thought I was a lobbyist? And I go, because most lobbyists are probably kind of scumbags, right? And the person said, well, most of them probably. I said, I don't want to be a scumbag. I don't want to be a scumbag.
But you know what? Look, first of all, it's their job, these lobbyists.
Yeah.
It's their job.
Right. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
They're paid to do this for a living.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I mean, it's almost like a lawyer. Is a lawyer, that's his job. You can't stand them. You can't stand them when they're against you. You can't stand them when they're against you. But boy, when they're on your side and you're winning, you're high-fiving that lawyer. Of
course. Yeah.
So, right? It's almost like an accountant who doesn't, hey, man, I can't do nothing with your accounting. I can't, sneak it around. I gotta be. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. But Larry, nice to see you, buddy. He says, what you can confront, you can handle. Yeah, I like that one. Good point. Good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into that. Not getting into that with crazy stuff that was going on with this whole election thing. Boy. What was your take on the whole Super Bowl thing, Carol? It was interesting to see, because we all know still a lot of referees have been getting in trouble. Like the social media convinced that the Bills' chief championship game is rigged following multiple incredibly fishy calls from the NFL refs. I wouldn't. They've already got suspended 2 refs from the Chargers Green Bay game or something, because there was a rigging of something. Nothing surprises me.
No, it doesn't surprise me. They probably want the most. I mean, I don't know a ton about sports. I know a little bit about the gambling. I know that's where everything lies, is probably in the gambling of it all and the betting, because it's what lines people's pockets. That's what affects people, right? So I don't know. Is it the 2 teams that ended up? It's the Eagles. They're huge. They have a huge following. Right. And then obviously Kansas City would have a much bigger following than the other team would probably. So is that what happened?
It makes sense. And one of the quotes here said that they were rigging it supposedly to get more younger generation involved in the football game itself. We know just with Taylor Swift alone with the Kansas City Chiefs, they've got a 30 to 40% more people are watching that game. Now we know that supposedly Travis Kelce is going to leave the Chiefs next year to do his own, to do maybe movies or whatever he's going to do. So that would eliminate her from being on that around. So I don't know what we'll do for the Chiefs. But I wouldn't. Nothing would be. Wouldn't nothing put it past me. No. Here, back to the Barack Obama. Rumors about Barack and Michelle Obama's marriage facing difficulties have been circulating. Supposedly, the last two big affairs that Barack Obama attended, he was by himself.
Yeah.
So this is how the rumors supposedly. Jennifer Aniston frequently mentioned as a possible factor. Despite the ongoing speculation, Austin has kept a low profile and denied any involvement in the situation. The Obama family is choosing to address the rumors and not to address the rumors. A recent report claimed Aniston confessed to a romantic past with Obama during a casual conversation with friends. But her representation rejected this, stating she has no personal relationship with the former president. Aniston has expressed admiration for Obama, but has a strong connection to Michelle due to her support of a political campaign. Despite the denials, speculation continues to fuel, making it sound like she might have had something with him before, but maybe not now.
Are there any pictures anywhere of them together ever?
There would have been. Believe me, it would have been all over every news.
Right. That's the only thing that's making me have a second. They have to at least have pictures together where they would actually get to know each other. Even if they were hanging out as friends in a friendly group, then I could say, okay, that's where they met. They now have a connection or a contact, but I don't recall seeing this anywhere. I just don't. Them two don't mix. It doesn't make sense.
Right. Well, look, we have not seen a picture of Michelle Obama pregnant. Does that mean that she's, So if you want to go right, we don't know. Richard said Barack Obama likes the white meat. Okay, boy, great stuff here on Richard. Thank you on that one. Guys, want to get to another quick sponsor, folks. Jack Vena Landscaping at its finest. My good buddy Tommy Vena, wherever you are, my friend. I hope to see you tomorrow. If you're listening, tomorrow we will be at Rosario's in Roselle. But don't forget our good friend Jack Vena Landscaping. They offer monthly maintenance programs, bush trimming, spring, fall cleanup, bed mulching, fertilizing, weed control. They also have plant design service, installation, and cleaning the fall gutters. Get that gutters cleaned anyway. Got to get this stuff. Get on this program here. Servicing the North Shore for 44 years. Call my buddy Tommy at 847-432-5266. And last but not least today, folks, let's not forget about our good buddy Louis Pipes and Airtight Windows. If you're looking for new windows and you want it done right, do it right with Airtight. For honesty, quality, dependability, do it right with Airtight. Serving Chicagoland for 35 years. Do it right with Airtight. Call Louis Pipes at 708-788-5000 and tell them Tony O sent you. It's a great company because it's buy local, shop local, and they know how to do it. All right. So, Carol, interesting stuff, topics that we're always going to still talk about, and stuff is still, we're going to get stuff all the time. It's just nuts what people are thinking in this world. But I'm going to leave you with this. Every woman has a bit of Marilyn. Every woman has a bit of Marilyn inside her.
Okay. Oh, God.
You just have to find out if it's Marilyn Monroe or Marilyn Manson.
A little bit of both. That's what men like. They like a little bit of crazy.
Right? I think, right. Very, very cool. And I love this one. For $250 an hour, I will pose as a couples therapist and tell your spouse they are wrong about everything.
I'm in. I will do it.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Guys, tomorrow we have the show must go on. Yeah, Jim Palucci and three other guys in the group. They have a big show coming up in Elmhurst at Stage 19 on Friday, January 31st. They're going to be on talking about Three Dog Night. Great band, a lot of great songs. That's tomorrow. Laura will be with me, Laura Ocean, on Thursday and Friday. Tracy and Michael, Good Clean Fun, and of course the Taylor Swift Experience talking about everything they got going on with this new, and they're just taking off with this show. I've seen part of it last week, and I don't know any of Taylor Swift's songs. I couldn't tell you, but the production and everything looked really good.
She
and
looks
I think
like her from
they
afar.
did a great job. Yeah,
she has her mannerisms, and she looks like her from afar on the stage. So that's very cool.
She definitely knows how to do that on that.
Yeah.
All right, folks, and like I said, Valentine's Day, we just found out on the 14th, 115 Bourbon Street is sold out, standing room only, and that's in Marionette Park on the 14th. On the 19th will be the Tap House Grill. I heard that's sold out in Lamont. I'm like excited for that, for all the stuff we're going to give for the homeless. On the 22nd, we'll be at Pier 290 in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin with Ocean's Rat Pack. On the 27th, of course, we'll be at Ron Onesti's Club Arcata Speakeasy with Ocean's Rat Pack. It's a dinner show. But the 15th will be there just with Tony Ocean, the main event band. And the 8th of February, returning to Taverna on Division. It's coming to the end of the hour, so it's time for some birthdays. Heavy metal rocker Lita Ford, former of the Runaways, celebrating a birthday. Daniela, wherever you are, she's the family of the Ramundi family that we just got there. So happy birthday, Daniela. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, born 1751. Wow. You got to love it. Jackie Chan turned 70. Bridget Fonda, 61. Vincent D'Onofrio, great actor, 64 years old. Spud McKenzie made his debut in 1987 as the dog with Bud Light commercials. Yep. Scott Glenn is 86. Alan Cummings, great actor, 60. Hawk from the Road Warriors from WWE celebrating a birthday. And Bridget Bardot turns 90 years old today.
Wow.
Carol, crazy as it is. Rosario's tomorrow, Thursday. Lisa P is back. Jerry Jams, yours truly. Positano's coming out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Retro night. And then, of course, Friday night, Chicago Prime. And Saturday, we'll be back at Bellagio in Roselle with Danny Ramundi and Tony Toto, 7:30. Great place. Berto does a great job, guys. All right, so let's thank our good friends again from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Guys, red hot buy for the month of February. Miracle Grow potting mix 16 quart 2 for $20. Thinking about updating your old kitchen or bathroom faucet? Select Moan faucets for 20% off the entire month of February. Ace World Bird Food, 20 pounds a bag, 2 for $20. And other topics to highlight: small engine repair of all makes and models, lawnmowers, snowblowers, generators, chainsaws. They do it all. Tune-up start at $105 plus parts. That's Ace Hardware. Buy local, shop local. Download the Ace Rewards app. Either way, keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. It's Twisted Tuesday.
Listen, I have such a sick, twisted. This is why it's Twisted Tuesday.
The mind is gone.
Humor, it's so bad. Like when you were doing the Ace Hardware commercial, I was thinking in my head, it's like slogans. Like in my sick world, it's buy the shovel will help you dig the hole, or will help you hide the body. I don't know.
That's a great, right? I mean, that should be on a T-shirt. Should be on a T-shirt.
I'm telling you, I have so many of these things written on notes. I'm going to start making T-shirts because the shit that I come up with is funny, but it's a little dark, but funny. You have to have a sense of humor, okay?
Everybody has no problem with that. You know what they got? You see a lot of crazy shirts out there anyway. You guys know that. Go ahead, put them down on paper, put them in shirts, bumper stickers.
I'm gonna
you guys, it's come to the end of the hour, folks. It's Twisted Tuesday. Thank you, Carol Brandolino, my dear friend. Guys, tomorrow the show must go on with Jim Palucci and the guys from Tribute for Three Dog Night. Laura will be joining us for a little bit on Thursday and Friday. It will be our last show before she goes into surgery this Thursday. And then Friday, we got Mike and Tracy, the Good Clean Fun and the Taylor Swift Experience. Guys, buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment, be kind to one another. We really need right now for everybody to come together. And Ringo Starr says peace and love. Peace and love. Have a great afternoon, everybody. God bless you. Share the show, Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. See you tomorrow, same time. Nixa Hodges, take us out. Bye-bye, everybody. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, take us out.
Time to go. It's the end of the show. See you later from town.
Bye-bye, everybody. God bless you, and have a great day. Peace.